Hi, it's Jane, and on today's Healthier You, we are going to discuss. I get my page up here correctly. Nourishing spaces, the art of organizing your home for healthy eating success. The new year has started. We're looking for ways to make ourselves healthier, as I know many of us make those resolutions. I do not make resolutions, I do intentions, and I try to stick to them. Not always have I been successful, but I think with practice we'll get there. All right, let's do the medical disclaimer first. Always check with your physician before starting any exercise or dietary program. Information here is my personal research into different health topics and is not to be considered medical advice. All right, the art of organizing your home for eating healthy success. Creating a lasting home environment for healthy eating is more than just picking the right foods at the grocery store. This journey includes careful planning through organization and a strong commitment to making healthy her choices easy and attractive for every family member. The heart of building up a health-focused household is not just in choosing nutritious foods, but also in creating a space that naturally supports those choices. Starting on this path brings many benefits, including the big positive effect on overall health and development of lifelong healthy eating habits, as well as an impact on weight. A good plan for meal prep, along with smart grocery shopping, and organizing your kitchen lays the foundation for a lifestyle that values nutrition and balance. So, planning for success, here are a couple of ways to do that. There is an importance for you when you are starting a foundation for healthy eating. It really begins with smart planning. This method helps to make sure that every meal and snack adds positively to your family's nutritional needs, promoting a lifestyle that supports health and energy. And here are a couple of ways to do that. You need to understand what the nutritional needs of your family are, or yourself to begin with. So there's always this talk about a balanced diet, that a balanced diet is giving the body the essential nutrients it needs to work well, which includes a variety of foods from all food groups: vegetables, fruits, grains, protein sources, dairy or alternatives. The aim is to give your body vitamins, minerals, fiber, protein, and healthy fats to support overall health. And some of us may need to have some things tailored because of things that we have going on in our body. Every family member may have different nutritional needs based on age, gender, activity level, and yes, health conditions. It's important to consider those differences when meal planning. For example, growing kids may need more calcium and protein for those strong bones and muscles, while adults may need to focus on heart-healthy fats and fiber. Taking care of dietary restrictions or allergies is also something you need to consider. But one of the first things that you need to do is to set some realistic goals. That's very important. So you need to establish some achievable goals, not only for your family but yourself. Set realistic and clear goals that encourage small changes towards healthier eating habits. For instance, adding new vegetables or fruit each week, or planning meatless meals twice a week can be small steps toward diversifying your diet and eating more vegetables. Incorporating variety and balance. Aim for a colorful plate at each meal to ensure you eat a mix of nutrients. Try new foods regularly to expand your family's taste and nutritional intake, balancing carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and including plenty of fiber-rich foods, which can help keep energy levels steady and support digestive health. Meal planning. A lot of us try to avoid doing meal planning, and what happens is we wind up doing emergency cooking that doesn't end well for us. So, some things to consider is to set aside some time to plan meals and snacks. This is also going to help you reduce your stress and avoid some of those unhealthy eating choices. Like the bag of chips or the ice cream, the whole quart of ice cream, whatever. Um, Planning also makes your grocery shopping more efficient and cost effective. You only buy what you need. Importance of including all meal types and snacks. Make sure it includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. A full plan helps keep your energy levels steady throughout the day and prevents overeating and choosing less nutritious snack options. There are a lot of tools and apps to help you with this. Um, you can use technology to make meal planning easier. There are a lot of apps and online tools that feature recipe ideas, nutritional information, and shopping lists based on your meal plan. There are some popular options included like Meal Lime, Paprika, and Yumly. These tools can save time, reduce food waste, and support your healthy eating goals by keeping you organized and inspired with new meal ideas. Smart shopping groceries. Oh, there's something else before we get to the shopping. You need to adopt those strategies, and by doing that, you're going to create a sustainable healthy eating environment at home. So planning for success is the first step toward reaching your and your family's goal and wellness goals, creating that strong foundation for nutritious eating habits that will last a lifetime or the rest of your lifetime. Choosing smart grocery shopping methods, don't know why I'm slurring that, is key to keeping a lasting home environment for healthy eating. It makes sure your pantry and fridge are filled with nutritious ingredients that match your meal plans. Here's how to shop smartly with health and efficiency in mind. Create that master shopping list. You want to make sure that you do it based on your weekly meal plans. So make that detailed shopping list from your weekly meal plans. This list guides you to buy only what you need for the week's meals and snacks, reducing waste and unnecessary spending. The one thing that I always forget are the snacks. I need to include those. Although I don't really snack often. It's just occasionally, But it still helps to have something healthy in mind instead of snacking on some unhealthy choices. Prioritize whole foods and minimally processed options. Make sure your list focuses on whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats and proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. These foods should be the main part of your grocery shopping. Minimally processed foods like canned beans or frozen vegetables without added sauces or sugars are also good and convenient choices. Choosing these items means your meals are based on nutrient-rich ingredients. There is one meal that I like a lot, and it is red beans and rice. Now, I will make red beans and white rice, and I don't like cooking the red beans, so I'll use canned red beans for that. And then generally for the next day or so, I have burritos made out of that. Yep, I do. Add a little cheese to it, a little hot sauce, and good to go. One thing that is necessary is you really need to know how to read your label for the nutrition factors. There are a lot of things that are in that list that you can't pronounce. You don't know what they are. You might want to consider getting away from those things. Um, when you are looking at those, you need to pay attention to the serving size. Many times we think that the serving size is half the can and it may be 1/4 of it. So, keep that in mind when you're doing that. Also, look for those foods that are high in dietary fiber, vitamins, and minerals. And some shopping tips: shop on a full stomach. If you are hungry when you go shopping, you're going to impulse buy like crazy because you'll be going through there and you think, oh man, that looks good. Let me get it. So consider making sure that you have eaten before you go shopping, and that will help you stick to your shopping list. Not always, but sometimes. Buy in bulk if you can for non-perishable items. Things like whole grains, dried beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, and frozen goods are good for bulk buying. Saves money, but it also makes sure that you have healthy, staples available. Do seasonal shopping for your vegetables and fruits. Seasonal fruit and produce are usually fresher, tastier, and cheaper. It also adds variety throughout your diet. As you try different fruits and vegetables throughout the year. Nowadays in America, our grocery stores usually provide almost everything year-round, which is a good thing in many respects. But sometimes you'll get things that have a bland taste. I'll tell you, I got a couple apples last week. They had no flavor whatsoever to them, which kind of surprised me. Because, end of summer, fall is a great time for picking fruit. So I was surprised that it had little flavor. But, use those ideas. By using a lot of those grocery tips, smart grocery tips, budgeting, those kind of things, as well as meal planning, you're going to improve your diet while managing your food budget better, believe it or not. It also helps your home be filled with healthy ingredients that you need to support your family's health and wellness through those nutritional, tasty meals. Butternut squash is a big thing that I like during this time of season, and make some great soups. Doesn't necessarily have to be a cream-based soup. Generally, I've done soups before where I just put chunks of the squash in with some other vegetables and spinach and, maybe some rice or quinoa, something like that, and it turns out to be a great soup. So, now, for your kitchen setup, some of the things that you need to consider doing for that healthy choice is to clean out your kitchen and pantry. Get rid of those items that don't fit into your healthy eating goals and give away what you don't use. Arrange your space so it works a little bit easier. It's easier to see and reach. They tell you to use clear containers for things like whole grains, nuts, seeds, and dried fruits. Label your shelves for your different food groups, if you need to do that. Also, keep the healthy snacks within easy reach. Healthy snacks at eye level and clear containers are at the front of the shelves. Think about cut vegetables and hummus, fresh fruits, nuts, whole grain crackers. Having those items easy to grab encourages everyone to choose a healthier option when they want a quick snack. Refrigerator and freezer organization. Boy, this is a big one. Use clear bins for the refrigerator for fruits and vegetables, making them the first thing you see when you open the door. Assign specific drawers or shelves for items that make them more visible and easy to get to. Also, make sure that you're using proper storage technique. Find the best ways to store the different types of meat, produce in your fridge so that they keep fresh longer. like storing leafy greens in airtight containers with a paper towel, which can help soak up the extra moisture and keep them crisp. Freezing extra fruits and vegetables at their peak can keep them nutritiously delicious and tasteful for later use. Of course, I'll tell you, my grandmother used to do a thing where any leftover vegetable went into one sealed container, and then if there was some kind of meat left over or maybe partial leftover roast or whatever, she would cut that up, put in a little beef broth or chicken, whatever meat you had, put it in there with those vegetables and make a soup. Sometimes she threw in noodles, sometimes she didn't. But it was interesting always. Make your dining area inviting. Make it nice looking as you can. Make sure that you are able to have a lot of conversation while you're at your mealtime. Don't have a lot of pretty, what they call them, dining scapes now. I think that's what they call them, tablescapes. Don't have them where they're blocking the view of people that are sitting at the table. If you have young children, make sure that they're fairly flat. Move them during dinner time so that you can see one another while you're talking. That way you can have a better chance for talking about what happened during the day or what's going on in your life or a problem you might be having. Also, engage your whole family in this whole process. Also have them help with meal planning, as well as getting them to participate in grocery shopping, cooking. Many times when you let your kids get involved in the cooking, they will eat the things more readily because they help make it, even the things they don't think they will eat. So you can make that meal preparation also a family activity as well. And also use those everyday moments to talk about nutrition and the importance of making healthy choices. You can use simple ideas like go slow and whoa with certain foods so they can understand which foods that it's okay to eat a lot of, others it's not, like maybe whoa on the ice cream and the Little Debbies, so that kind of thing. And explore new foods as a family. So, those are some of the great ways to do. Also remember, when you've got a meal plan, if something is going on and you can't keep to that exact day, that moment of having that meal plan, be flexible. Be willing to do something else, either that or realizing you're going to have to go out to eat because of whatever is happening in your life that day. Be flexible with your meal plans. And just be willing to understand there may be setbacks in this. Just get back on track. And don't see those moments as failures, but a chance to learn and grow. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, look to the next meal or opportunity to make healthier choices. Being consistent over time is what matters more than being perfect in that one meal. And encourage persistence and not perfection. Celebrate those small wins like choosing water over soda or adding extra vegetables to the meal, those kind of things. Just remember, you don't have to make all those changes at once. You can make them in small little adjustments as you go. Just continue to move those goalposts a little further towards the ultimate goalpost. And as you go through this process of turning your household into something that is healthier eating, share your progress with others, with your community, with your social community, a blog, or your friends, or church members, whatever, whoever is on this journey with you. If you're in doing weight loss, share that with your weight loss accountability partner, whatever that is. But just embrace those changes. Commit to creating environments that can celebrate that new nutritious food, shared meals, and the joy of healthy living. You can turn these all into better ways to nourish your body, and just take those steps today and be confident that every small change is a building block toward a healthier, happier future for you and your family. All right, that is it for today's Healthier You. Now go out and put it into practice. All right, guys, I'll see you again soon. Everybody have a great week. Bye.